Good evening to all. Welcome to Exam Tricks 99 யூடியூப் சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். பார்க்க போது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஜென்ரல் நாலேஜ் பார்க்க போகிறோம். கண்டிப்பாக யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். ஜென்ரல் நாலேஜில் பாலிட்டி, ஜியாகிரஃபி, ஹிஸ்ட்ரி, பயாலஜி, ஸ்டாட்டிக், ஜிகே, ஃபிசிக்ஸ், கெமிஸ்ட்ரி, பாட்னி, சுவாலஜி எல்லாமே இருக்குது. எஸ்எஸ்சி, யூபிஎஸ்சி, என்டிபிசி, ஆர்ஆர்பி, ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் இந்தியா, ரயில்வே ரெக்ரூட்மெண்ட் போர்டு எல்லா எக்ஸாம் யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். வீடியோ பிடிச்சதை லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள்.
Increases 2. Israel has common borders with which countries? Lebanon, Syria, Turkey and Jordan 3. Which is the state with the largest area under wasteland? Jammu and Kashmir 4. The absorption of radio waves by the atmosphere depends on which thing? Their frequency 5. Which crop requires continuous semi-aquatic condition for cultivation? Rice 6. The equator cuts through which island? Borneo 7. What are carbon, diamond and graphite together called? Allotropes 8. Which city is associated with the river Mekong? Phnom Penh 9. The annual average rate of net plant production is highest in which forests? Temperate forest 10. Which state receives rainfall from northeast monsoons? Tamil Nadu 11. Which is the brightest planet? Venus 12. At the summer solstice, which latitude will have the longest night? 60 degrees south 13. What happens when a sudden fall in the barometric reading? Storm 14. How long does India's economic zone extend miles off its coast? 200. 15. How is the relative humidity of the atmosphere directly affected? Change in atmospheric. Temperature 16. Which climate best suited for horticulture? Mediterranean 17. From which water sources the water is likely to be contaminated with fluoride? Groundwater 18. Which neighboring country has objections on Indian Badlahar hydroelectric project? Pakistan. Increases 2. Israel has common borders with which countries? Lebanon, Syria, Turkey and Jordan 3. Which is the state with the largest area under wasteland? Jammu and Kashmir 4. The absorption of radio waves by the atmosphere depends on which thing? Their frequency 5. Which crop requires continuous semi-aquatic condition for cultivation? Rice 6. The equator cuts through which island? Borneo 7. What are carbon, diamond and graphite together called? Allotropes 8. Which city is associated with the river Mekong? Phnom Penh 9. The annual average rate of net plant production is highest in which forests? Temperate forest 10. Which state receives rainfall from northeast monsoons? Tamil Nadu 11. Which is the brightest planet? Venus 12. At the summer solstice, which latitude will have the longest night? 60 degrees south 13. What happens when a sudden fall in the barometric reading? Storm 14. How long does India's economic zone extend miles off its coast? 200. 15. How is the relative humidity of the atmosphere directly affected? Change in atmospheric. Temperature 16. Which climate best suited for horticulture? Mediterranean 17. From which water sources the water is likely to be contaminated with fluoride? Groundwater 18. Which neighboring country has objections on Indian Badlahar hydroelectric project? Pakistan. Increases 2. Israel has
ஹலோ அக்கா நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? ம் 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 இல்லை இல்லை நிமிஷம் வரேன். நார்மல் தான். என்ன ஆக்காங்க? ம் சொல்லுக்கா. கிளாஸ் கேட்டுட்டு கிளாஸ் வாய்ஸ் ஆமா ஆமா கேட்குங்க. இல்லை 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 அது சும்மா சும்மா ஃபால்ஸ் வாய்க்கு
19. Which region does not receive most of its rainfall during winter? Central North America. 20. Which African country is richer than others in gold and diamond? Zaire. 21. Which is the leading producer of sulfur? USA. 22. Greenhouse effect with respect to global warming refers to which effect? Warming effect. 23. Strait of Florida runs in between which water bodies? Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Mexico. 24. Which strait separates Asia from North America? The Bering Strait. 25. Which states of the USA are attached to Mexico? California and Texas. 26. Khartoum is situated at the confluence of which rivers? White Nile and Blue Nile. 27. Which gulf would have to be crossed to reach Sri Lanka from Nagercoil? Gulf of Mannar. 28. The second largest river basin in India is of which river? Godavari. 29. Which is the second largest basin in peninsular India? Krishna Basin. 30. Why do coastal Andhra Pradesh and Orissa often face natural disasters? Due to cyclones. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Geography. Senior question answer 1. Why does Mumbai receives more rainfall than Pune? Because Mumbai is on the windward side too. Where are diesel locomotives manufactured? Varanasi. 3. What is the process that results in the breakdown of rocks and minerals in situ? Weathering. 4. Because of which factor clouds do not precipitate in deserts? Low humidity. 5. What is the quantity of water in a particular volume of air called? Absolute humidity. 6. Lichens and mosses are characteristic vegetation of which zone? The polar zone. 7. What is associated with a savanna climate? Scrub. 8. Slash and burn agriculture in northeastern state is known by which name? Jamming. 9. Telangana region represents type of vegetation? Thorn. 10. On which planet of the solar system does the sun rise in the west and set in the east? Venus. What is the average salinity of seawater? 3.5%. 12. Which planet of the solar system has the longest day? Venus. 13. What was the main occupation of the people of the Indus Valley Civilization? Agriculture. 14. Which minerals occurs abundantly in the Earth's crust? Silica. 15. Pneumoconiosis affects the workers who work mainly in which industry? Coal mining industry. 16. The tide at its maximum height is known by which name? Spring tide. 17. Where are the local thunderstorms nor'westers prominent? West Bengal. 18. What is the dense mass of small water drops on smoke particles in the lower layers of the atmosphere? Smog. 19. How many orangutans disappear each year as a result of palm oil farming? 5,020. Mosses and lichens are the characteristic vegetation of which region? Tundra region 21. Which species of rhinoceros is said to be the most critically endangered species? Javan rhino 22. Trees with hardwood and dense canopy are generally found in which forests? Evergreen forests 23. In India, which type of forest occupy the largest area? Tropical moist deciduous forest 24. Where is over 90% of the world's biomass? In tropical rainforests 25. Why have continents drifted apart? Because of tectonic activities 26. What represents the most complex level? Ecosystem 27. Which is the smallest water body? Japan Sea 28. Which country makes maximum use of the geothermal energy? Iceland 29. Which current is produced by upwelling of cold water off the coast of Chile and Peru? Humboldt Current. 30. In which country are the Broken Hill famous for zinc and lead? Australia. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Studies. Geography. Senior question answer 1. The Vindhyas belong to which class of mountains? Block mountains 2. Maharashtrian plateau is made up of which? Lava 3. Which tributary of the Ganga system flows northwards? Son 4. Which river originates at Amarkantak? Nirmada 5. Which are the leading states in the production of cotton in India? Maharashtra and Gujarat 6. What is the study of the relation of animals and plants to their surroundings called? Ecology. Seven. If you wish to visit Golconda Fort, you will have to go to which state? Karnataka 8. Which biome has the highest species diversity? Tropical rainforests 9. Kanha National Park belongs to which biogeographical area in the world? Tropical subhumid forests 10. Which planet is known as Veiled Planet? Mars 11. Which continent has the lowest growth rate of population? Europe 12. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria is useful in growing which crop? Legume 13. Which is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Lake Superior 14. Other than India and China, which group of countries border Myanmar? Thailand, Laos and Bangladesh 15. Which is the largest river in the world? Amazon 16. Asia has large areas of inland drainage. Why is it so? Due to seasonal and scanty rainfall 17. Which country in Africa has luxurious tropical rainforests? Ivory Coast 18. The greatest diversity of animal and species occurs in which forest? Tropical moist forest. (19) In which valley is the Himalayan pass Shipki-La located? Sutlej Valley. 20. The headquarters of Organization of Petroleum Exporting Country is located in which city? Vienna. 21. McMahon Line demarcates the boundary between which countries? India and China 22. On which river are Taikarpara and Jaraj dams constructed under a multipurpose project? Mahanadi. 23. What is the major source of iron, or for Visakhapatnam? Bilatala 24. Which two planets of the solar system have no satellites? Mercury and Venus 25. In which of the following years was the first railway line between Bombay and Thane laid? 1853. 26. Which planet have 13 moons? Neptune 27. 1 degree of longitude on the equator is equal to how much distance? 50 miles 28. With which period do we associate the megaliths? Neolithic 29. Where is the maximum difference in the spacing of longitudes? At equator 30. What is water vapor beyond the dew point? Condensation. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Geography. Senior Question Answer 1. Which is the variety of coal in which the deposit contains recognizable traces of the original plant material? Peat. 2. Which type of rainfall leads to the formation of the windward and the leeward side? Orographic. 3. In which forests are teak and sal are the principal trees? Tropical moist deciduous 4. In the world production of natural rubber, what is the rank of India? 4th 5. How are the caves of the world's greatest fold mountains formed? Due to compressional movement 6. Vosges is an example of Block Mountain 7. Which is the busiest oceanic trade route? North Atlantic Route 8. By which algae is nitrogen fixation done? Blue-green algae 9. Why are the canals in Western Europe are mainly used? For inland navigation 10. Which day is observed as the World Environment Day? June 5th 11th. Which is not a landform which results due to rejuvenation of a river? Oxbow Lake 12. In which ocean is Diamantina Trench situated? Indian Ocean 13. Which beach is visited by olive ridley turtles annually for mass nesting? Gahermatha 14. Why is the water of Holy Ganges River is pure? Due to presence of bacteriophages 15. The Himalayan mountain system belongs to which mountains? Fold mountains. 16. Which are the oldest mountains in India according to geographical history? Aravallis. 17. Which bacteria is found in the intestine of human? Escherichia coli 18. What is the mixture of carbon monoxide and nitrogen called? Producer gas 19. Which is the river with highest tidal bore in India? Hooghly 20. Which biologist proposed that life is originated in water? Thales 21. Which is a landlocked sea? Aral Sea 22. Which crop is grown in India mainly by dry farming? Millet 23. The mapping of which part of Earth is most difficult? Interior of the Earth 24. What is the connecting link between Annelida and Mollusca? Neopolina 25. Which is the second most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? Aluminium 26. The tropopause occurs at the equator at a height of how many kilometers? 17 kilometers 27. 97% of the atmosphere lies within how many kilometers of the surface of the Earth? 5 kilometers. 28. Primitive people practice animal rearing in the tropical grasslands of which area? East Africa. 29. What are the low-latitude grasslands in South America called? Pampas 30. What is the distance of the nearest star besides the Sun from the Earth? 4.2 light years. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Geography. Senior question answer 1. Which celestial body besides Earth bear the Sea of Tranquility and the Ocean of Storms? Moon. Two. In how many time zones has the world been divided into? 24-3. Which type of woods is specially used as railway sleepers? Jera and Bari 4. Which explains that all the galaxies are receding from? Redshift 5. Which elements is most abundant in the Earth's crust? Oxygen 6. Why does the phenomenon of trade winds take place? Due to convection of heat 7. What are doldrums? Tropical no-wind belt 8. What is the main activity of Eskimos during the short period of summer season? Hunting. Nine. Which geomorphic processes is associated with the work of glaciers? Plucking 10. From which rocks is the soil material mainly derived? Sedimentary rocks 11. Which pair of ocean currents meet each other near Newfoundland? Gulf Stream and Labrador 12. The Dogger Bank, the main fishing area of Europe. Where is this area? North Sea 13. Which is used as the logo of the Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF? Panda 14. Which Indian state has the minimum total forest cover? Haryana 15. The river Kaveri originates from which state? Karnataka 16. Why does the western coast of India receive very high rainfall in summer mainly? Due to Western Ghats. "17. In India, which is the state with the largest area under very dense forests? Arunachal Pradesh. 18. In which place is the headquarters of the Northeastern Railway located? Gorakhpur. 19. Which national highway connects Chennai and Visakhapatnam? NH 520. Which is the largest irrigation canal of the world? Indira Gandhi Canal. 21. Which lake lies in the dead heart of Australia? Air. 22. What are the plants of tropical and subtropical regions called? Vegatherms. 23. What is the least influential in determining the distribution of terrestrial biomes? Salinity. Which country ranks first in producing teak? Thailand. 25. Which agriculture export item is second in case of India? Rice. 26. Which lake in India has the highest water salinity? Sambar. 27. Which sector is the largest emitter of greenhouse gases in India? Electric power generation. 28. Which region has internal drainage? Rajasthan. 29. Colonel Cuttapah Canal is taken off from which river? Tungabhadra. 30. Kudramukh Hills, known for iron ore deposits, is situated in which place? Chikmagalur. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Geography. Senior question answer 1. Minute pore found on the soft aerial part of plant, especially the leaves, are called? Stomata. Which is the leading producer of rice? China. 3. Which type of lake is formed by volcanic activities? Caldera Lake. 4. What are shield volcanoes? Repeated lava flows. 5. Which is the largest lake in Africa? Lake Victoria. 6. Which is the deepest lake? Lake Baikal. 7. In which region is the main area of production of icebergs found? The west coast of Greenland. 8. Where is 90 East Ridge situated? Indian Ocean. 9. In which valley is the Himalayan pass Shikila located? Sutlej Valley. 10. By which is the atmosphere of big metropolitan cities is polluted most? Automobile exhausts. 11. Which state in India has the broadest continental shelf? Tamil Nadu. 12. Which place experiences minimum and maximum temperature? 28.3 degrees Celsius and 15 degrees Celsius respectively is Le 13. How is the climate of India is? Subtropical monsoon. 14. Which is a warm ocean current? East Australian current. 15. Kuroshio is a warm ocean current which runs from which country? Philippines to Japan. 16. In which region does rainfall occur throughout the year? Equatorial region. 17. In mid-latitudes, convective precipitation is associated with which front? Cold fronts. 18. In certain parts of Khasi and Jaintia hills, annual rainfall is about how many cm? 1,000 centimeters. 19. Which place receives rainfall less than 20 cms? Jammu and Kashmir. 20. On which river is located Indo-Pak Bigalahar project? Chenab. 21. The Pacific Islands from New Guinea southeastwards to the Fiji Islands, what is this group called? The Melanesia. 22. To a space traveler on Moon, how does the lunar sky during daytime appear? Black. 23. Among South Asian countries, which one has the highest level of urbanization? Bangladesh. 24. At which of the following places watches will show 5:30 a.m. when it is 12:00 midnight GMT? New Delhi. 25. The time of Cairo is 2 hours ahead of Greenwich time. Cairo is situated at which degree? 30 degrees east. 26. Shallow-rooted trees are associated with which climate? Equatorial climate. 27. Which area is dominant in hunting and gathering? Tropical forest. 28. In which the formation of magma along the bedding plane results? Sill. 29. How are the igneous rocks are formed? Granitization. 30. Which connects the ocean floor level with the continental level? Continental slope. Remove watermark Wondershare PD filament. General Studies. Geography. Senior question answer 1. Which is the longest inland waterways in the world? Mississippi River System. 2. Which are the 2 volcanic islands in the Indian Territory? Narcondam and Barren. 3. In which state is the Guru Shikhar peak located? Rajasthan 4. Which hill range that separates the state of Manipur from the state of Nagaland? Beryl Hills 5. Where are the wet hill forests found in? Nilgiris 6. What is the main cause of extinction of species from tropics? Deforestation 7. Which is the largest tiger reserve in India? Corbett 8. What is the second most abundant element in the Earth's crust? Silicon 9. Which is the first national park established in India? Corbett National Park 10. Which state has the highest amount of nickel or resources? Orissa 11. Which is the strait connecting Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal? Hawk Strait 12. Which strait which separates Asia from North America? The Bering Strait 13. Which crop enriched the soil with nitrogen? P. 14. From where do the strongest evidence that comets are members of our solar system come? Their composition. (15) What does increase in carbon dioxide in atmosphere cause? Rise in Earth temperature. 16. In the southern hemisphere the westerlies blow from which side? Northwest. 17. In which season is the frequency of tropical cyclones in the Bay of Bengal maximum? After summer. (18) Who gave the idea that originally there was only one continent called Pangaea? Wegener. 19. Which major component is used in preparation of different types of glasses? Silica. 20. What separates Daman and Dio? Gulf of Kambat. 21. Which group of rivers fall in the Bay of Bengal? Ganga, Brahmaputra, Hooghly. 22. Nirmada River originates from a Markantak in which state? Madhya Pradesh. 23. Which is not a landform, which results due to rejuvenation of a river? Oxbow Lake. 24. Which type of spurs is typically associated with valley glaciers? Truncated. 25. Which hot dust-laden wind is blowing from Sahara Desert to Mediterranean region? Sirocco. (26) Temperate cyclone are characterized by which side? Fronts. 27. The Himalayas are approximately how many kilometers long? 2,528. Which range of Himalayas is known for hill stanchions? Himachal. 29. From which country does more than 1/3 of the crude steel production of the world comes? China. 30. Asteroids have their orbits between which planets? Mars and Jupiter.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ டு ஆல். நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் பார்க்கலாம். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். எக்ஸாம் ட்ரிக்ஸ் 99 சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணால் மட்டும்தான் நாங்கள் போகிற எல்லா வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு காமிக்கும். யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக எக்ஸாமுக்கு படிப்பீங்க. தேங்க்யூ டு ஆல்.